many useful ingredients to be gathered here, I'll wager.
Shall we see if there's aught to be found while we're here?
There's a campsite nearby, if memory serves. I camped there myself, in another world. Shall I lead the way?
Really now? You mustn't shirk your duty, lest you forget 'tis the Arisen we serve here.
I'm well aware of that, thank you.
Here's our total fate. 'Tis a Cyclops.
Lightning has electrifying potential against this one. It's genius. Though I'm not sure the Cyclops would agree. I'll have to remember to tell my own master about this.
Tis not what I expected.
I must admit that it feels wonderful to strike through. You'll not live to regret this. That was impeccably timed, Arisen. No sense letting the enemy gain the upper hand. The early griffin gets the worm, as they say.
Might cast the spell more quickly. Arisen, are you alright?
I am grateful to you, Arisen.
This is generally used as a material.
Different combinations of materials result in different creations. Naught compares to the thrill of victory. One cannot help but feel indomitable.
Overconfidence is an enemy in and of itself. Let us instead strive to better ourselves with every battle.
Master. A treasure chest. We shall have to find a way to reach it.
Come on, how about you?
Now there's a novel idea. I've never seen my own master attempt such a...
Now that is a crime.
Come to think of it, adventuring is toilsome as 'tis, and yet you do it with a laden pack. I cannot but admire your strength.
Oh, pay me no mind. 'Tis one of a servant's many privileges to be entrusted with such articles of value.
I'm all for swapping stories, but perhaps another night. I can scarce keep my eyes open.
Good sleep is the key to a good adventure.
Tisn't much of an adventure if all we do is make camp.
Let us return once we've grown tired from our labors.
Saurians!
Ice is our ally against such...
I'll carefully conserve my strength and endeavor to survive every battle by way of sound strategy and defensive tactics.
I seem to recall there being a treasure chest in this area when I explored it in other worlds. Shall I lead the way?
rather narrow here. Be on your guard.
I only hope we encounter no foes. There, we are safely through.
You there! Are you looking to enter the village? You'd best go elsewhere, friend. What's wrong about this place? There's no business to be had here, that's for sure.
That man just now seemed rather on edge. What could he have seen here to inspire such suspicion?
You'd best go elsewhere. There's no business to be had here.
Aught you need of me? I fear I've naught useful to share.
Eyes follow us wherever we go here. 'Tis enough to make one jumpy.
'Tis eerie, but we must needs press on.
What brings you here? What brings you here?
Fancy a look at my wares? Well met, sir. How might I be of service? The safer the roads, the heavier my pockets. Always a pleasure. Well met, sir. How might I be of service?
Too much excitement.
Ah, you must be the visitor I've heard so much about. Have you some business here in the village? You would know of our village? As you can see, 'tis a simple place. Tucked. Is there aught else I can help you with, sir? Arthur. 'Tis a name. At least no one by that name lives here, sir. You would know of our village? As you can... Is there aught else I can help you with, sir? As you like, sir.
This is the inn. We've room to spare if you're looking to spend the night.
Of course, nothing's free in this world.
A good merchant knows that trade is a battle of wits. Do stop by again.
should be glad to assist.
This is the head course. Nothing's free in this world. Glad to be of service.
Work done graciously. Work done.
No seen you about. You the outsider? My lord spoke of you. Come on, follow me. I've something real nice to show you.
I'm in no mood for a chinwag, thank you.
Having more of these to hand ought serve us well in battle.
What say we pelt one at the next foe we encounter?
I happen to be in possession of the Veiled Tome, Owl in Blizzard. I'd even be willing to part with it. If you'd be willing to trade me Fulminous Shield, the magic aegis for it, that is. What say you? Oh dear. Still haven't found it? Then I'm afraid I'll have to hold on to Owling Blizzard.
Well met, sir.
This is the course. Nothing's free in this world.
Do stop by again.
You've a sharp eye. Suppose I ought not to have underestimated you, Sir Arisen. You wonder how I know? For starters, 'tisn't just me. The entire village recognizes you for what you are, cuz. Naught mysterious about it. We've our sources, and that's all I'm saying. But don't worry yourself. I'm actually on your side, in a sense. Can't offer you any help, though. Village code and all that. Still, I suppose I could give you a bit of advice. If I were you, I'd try doing to someone else what I was just doing to you. Know what I mean? I've a hefty wager riding on you, cuz. Don't let me down, eh?
Do to someone else what I just did to you. What could she have meant by that?
Don't bring trouble to my door.
Can't say I've any tidings to share.
Greetings. I must say I'm impressed by your intuition, sir. You found me out far sooner than most. I trust you are enjoying your sojourn in our fair village. If you have any questions, ask away. I should be glad to aid you. If aught about our humble village seems strange to you, that is easily explained. For 'tis here that thieves are instructed in the skills they require. To begin with, those who wander into the village are evaluated for their potential aptitude. Of course, you are no exception. That you stand here now is proof you were deemed a worthy candidate. Which is to say, you have my approval as the Thiefmeister. Is there aught else you'd care to ask? You're curious what I know of you? Quite a bit, I should think. Naturally, I'm not the only one. Our village has its own network of spies and informants, you see, and your title tends to make you stand out among the rumors we collect. You're the second Arisen to come to Vermont, and you've allied yourself with Captain Brandt against the Queen Regent. In response, she's... Oops, I mustn't say another word. Don't misunderstand. I'm no ally of the Queen Regent. I merely strive to maintain neutrality in political matters. Those who deal in information must ne'er align themselves with a particular power. Such is our village code. Is there aught else you'd care to ask? Arthur, you say? I've lived in this village many a year, but I can't say I've heard of someone by that name. My apologies. Is there aught else you'd care to ask? Aye. Take care, then. You, sir, are worthy of inheriting my ultimate technique. Once mastered, 'twill allow you to fell all foes, both minuscule and mighty. Take it, and do with it what you will.
The Maester's teaching is yours, Arisen. I dare say there's no truer sign of mastery, nor better reward for your efforts.
It is an honor and a privilege to serve a master so accomplished.
no fear, Master. I'll fare all right.
You made it after all. Guess that means I win. Oi, you lot best pay up.
Dear me.
You didn't disappoint, did you? You've done well. Seems only fair I answer any questions weighing on you. Go on. Ask away. Figures you'd want to know about him. We're supposed to be neutral. Ordinarily, I wouldn't say a word about one of our jobs. But I suppose I can tell you, the situation being what is. His real name is Dara. He was one of us, once, but he's been exiled. We had no choice, see? After he went off to play the false arisen, we're men and women of shadow. Center stage isn't our place to stand. That's why he was cast out. He'll ne'er be part of our village again. That all you wanted to ask? For all this, Dara was in line to become the next thief maester, but he failed. Took a massive injury to the chest during the trial, so the title fell to me. That's when he went off, saying he used the scar on his chest to pose as the Arisen. And what a scheme that turned out to be, eh? Now he gets to sit pretty on the best seat in the kingdom. Still, you'd have a hard time proving that he's not who he says he is. He's a wily one, that Dara. Always was careful not to leave behind a shred of evidence. But we can't have him thinking that he gets to go off and enjoy a peaceful life in a lap of luxury after breaking our code. Me thinks he needs something to remind him of the debt he owes us. Here, this should do the trick.
Whatever 'tis, I'll thank...
Now, as to the Maester's teaching, not sure you'll be able to use it to its fullest potential, but I'll show it to you. That all you wanted to ask? What can I say? Not many people bother with this place. Luckily for me, you were different. Knew I was right to bet in favor of the Arisen. Anyway, most visitors get fooled into going up to the manor. We send them packing with a trifle, and if they don't question it, good riddance. Anyone that complacent has got no business being a thief. We only train the rare few who make it here. Some might go so far as to say that the entire village was built around this spot. That all you wanted to ask? Aye. Till next time.
You're the one, then? Fine. I'd hoped I'd not be seeing you here.
This won't do.
You've my gratitude.
Just what I was waiting.
You've my gratitude.
Can't say I've any tidings to share.
You're here. That's made my day.
Is the grave here? I've a mind to sing.
I wasn't worried for a moment. Wherever you go...
How goes it? Have you found Fulminous Shield, the magic Aegis? Perchance? Oh dear. Still haven't found...
shall be done. I am here to aid you, Arisen.
Yeah? What is...
A common reward. Frustratingly so.
We'll find a use for it, I'm sure.
I'll collect that. You needn't trouble yourself. There's something down there. Is it safe to descend?
A fantastic find. This is why I shall never tire of our adventures.
Ingredients are plentiful hereabouts.
No harm in picking a few. Well met, sir. How might I do, sir?
No one about.
This is, of course. Nothing's free in this world. Glad to be of service. This is, of course, nothing's free in this world. Glad to be of service, sir. Once the day's work...
This, of course. Nothing's free in this world.
Do stop by again.
Fancy a look at my wares? Well met, sir. How might I be of service? Always a pleasure.
Not a foe in sight.
If we seek monsters, we shall doubtless find them ere long. Ah, now it all becomes clear. Methinks I've a better understanding of the structure of this location.
Splendid work, Master. Of course, I never doubted you for a moment.
This shall be another landmark of our adventure.
I am attentive and loyal, and prefer to remain by your side. In battle, I shall follow your lead and prioritize support.
Now, what might that be?
Let us... ponder how best to proceed.
Now here's a surprise.
At least all our efforts weren't for naught. Huh. I'll have to remember to tell my own master about this. I don't know about you, Master, but I'm worn out. Mightn't we have a rest before pressing on?
I'll be your teeth, should your party lack for bite. Such as the warriors lot.
Speak your will, and I'll see it done. Where to next, Arisen? Master, I've naught more to say. Pressing me further...
Tis a pleasure to meet you.
Be well, Arisen.
Are you fit to travel? How might I serve you, Arisen? A reward for our efforts. I expect Captain Brant will know how to put what we've gleaned to good use. Shall we report this development to Captain Brant? Methinks I know where to find the person you're looking for.
Obscure magics of the Wake Stone can restore life to the departed.
A fine prize. We must think very carefully before using it.
You're welcome to take whatever you like from my pack, Master. I'd gladly see you put what I find to good use. Are we to remain here? We should be able to move this boulder with our combined might.
Would anyone care to push?
Sunset draws near.
We shall have to rely on our other senses as the darkness robs us of our sight.
A treasure chest. Shall we see if we can't make our way over to it? This place offers a view of the sea.
I imagine we would not escape a plunge into the water depths. I cannot fathom your intent.
You can count on me to fly to your aid in your hour of need, Master. Knowing when to use curatives is my specialty.
Aspen's attack was fell better.
Our knight's attacks are wasted on the road. I hope you weren't expecting that, Steve.
That was well fought. There's no one standing who might say otherwise.
No doubt, this triumph will spur us into the next.
shall remain by your side. I've just recalled. I found a treasure chest near here during my travels beyond the rift. May I show you to its location? It's broken. Oh, demon. Thinks I spy a way through. Forgive me, but I cannot guide you from here. I shan't allow any further harm to come to you. You ought not to go charging off alone.
Don't be such a worrywart. I know what I'm doing.
Understood. I shall proceed ahead. We've got goblins!
We have no means of exploiting our enemy's weakness.
It is broken, and repairing it is beyond our means. We've no choice but to take the longer way around.
Plainly speaking, 'tis a bother.
Perhaps this will seem of little consequence, but different masters favor different wards. One whom I served preferred to have beastrons for allies.
Each to their own. Leon's statue makes for a fine landmark.
What say we mark it in our minds as a place of interest? There's aught to be found there. Can you not see it?
We ought to take a closer look. Tis rather high. It might be beyond our reach.
There's a shorter path we might take now. Allow me to show you.
Must finding these be so difficult?
Our collection grows.
I'll have to remember to tell my own master about this.
What's up there? I can't make much out from here, but I have a feeling it will be worth the climb.
Master, I believe I could be of aid here. Might I be of assistance?
It is about time we pressed on, wouldn't you say, Master?
Cave. Shall we proceed into the depths?
What I wouldn't give for a map. Particularly one that could tell us where all the treasure lies.
By your leave.
Here we go again.
Focus on finding out.
I must admit, it feels wonderful to strike through.
Ensure your next attack is no less powerful. I'll combine my magic with yours. I might cast a spell to bring you in. This heavy pack is slowing me down somewhat, but methinks I can manage for the time being. I do believe our party would stand to benefit from the addition of a sorcerer.
Their command of magic makes them dependable allies. A reward for our efforts. I expect Captain Brant will know how to put what we've gleaned to good use. We ought to bring word of this to Captain Brant. Certainly, Master. I can take you to this individual.
We have our gratitude. Lead the way.
Have you a different destination in mind, Master? Very well. I shall follow your lead instead.
There will be other opportunities to lead. For now, let us follow. I'd wager our merry band can handle whatever comes.
Capable comrades are a boon indeed.
Right you are.
Take me as your shield, Arisen. Upon my fighter's pride.
I'll go and open the chest.
Anything might lurk in these depths. We would do well to be prepared.
Keep stout of heart and clear of mind. Arisen.
Is there nothing we can do about this obstacle? If a ranged attack is needed, you can count upon my aim. Might I be of assistance?
was a satisfying bit of exploration. Though I should hope we need not always be so thorough.
Let us make for a safe location where we might regain our strength.
Stop!
Come on, have at it.
Focus your strength, Arisen! Prepare yourself!
The sky is radiant this night. I feel at peace to gaze upon it.
Indeed. You are correct.
Well, we've eaten our fill. What say we settle our stomachs with a few hours' sleep?
Agreed. We ought to give ourselves a chance to recover ere we continue on our journey. I trust we've all inspected our equipment.
Come, we've much to be getting on with.
Think you can run?
We have found a material.
I'm sure we'll find a purpose for it in due time.
We've little need for a campsite at present.
It is enough to make camp only when the need arises. fine place to harvest some ingredients.
Shall we see if there's aught to be found while we're here?
Hang in there, Master. I'm coming to assist.
I should be glad to assist you, Arisen.
Dare I say it? We trounced our foe, well and true.
Overconfidence is an enemy in and of itself. Let us instead strive to better ourselves with every battle.
Might I interest you in my humble... Where's? Good coin in peddling, if you've the know-how.
Hope to see you again.
If our destination is a distant one, travel by ox cart might be worth considering.
Fewer monsters are to be found on the main road, though carts travel only by the sun's light. I will protect you.
I am attentive and loyal, and prefer to remain by your side.
This ox cart? I'll need to see some coin before I let you on.
We are. The ox cart made it without too much trouble.
Who are you there? Your presence is requested at the tavern this evening. Who's the one requesting? I didn't ask. 'Tis none of my concern. The fellow said aught about the usual place.
Well, you will soon forget the fatigue of a long journey when treated to the foremost hospitality in all Vernworth.
You know where to find me. This might be worth a read.
Shall we take a closer look?
They say the Sovereign was bathed in the dragon's fell flame. Such a discount, and yet he draws breath. Well, I do hope His Majesty shall recover soon.
Quiet at last. We are hardly familiar with one another.
It seems we must part ways for the time being.
Good tidings, sir.
This is most convenient. Another destination we were bound for is not far from here.
Efficiency is not the only factor.
Oh, sir, the young master has not returned. I beg you, find him and bring him safely home. If aught would...
You'll help him, won't you, Arisen? You'll help him, won't...
I beg you, find him...
If Master Sebastian is yet to return, perhaps we ought to make for Melvin's search for him.
Methinks I know the general destination. Shall I show you the way, Master?
Do stop and have a look. I've wares of every ilk.
Keep moving.
Need anything?
Not a care in the world. Just as it should be.
This crowd's goodness to visit someplace new.
All
Let's
this
take it
work
easy
and not
today.
a shred of
Lots to do. Our precious little time. Surely we can try.
Gotta be somewhere to make
What
some
am I
physical-
supposed to do?
Apologies, but I can't offer you a ride.
I'll not take that from you.
This ox cart, I'll not take you anywhere till I've had my due.
Not good will come of this.
I'll gladly stay a while.
What the?
Wasn't prepared for this.
Here we go.
Fight! To arms!
Apologies, but I...
You have no right. Begging your pardons.
Caution is called for when crossing any bridge, regardless of its made.
At least this bridge seems a sturdy one.
Understood.
Leave the finding of equipment-enhancing materials to me, Master.
I'll gather this. It might be of use.
I know precisely when a curative is needed.
Harpies, Master!
We have no need of exploiting our enemy's weakness.
This ox... I'll not take you anywhere till I've had my due.
You impudent little...
I'll not take that from you.
You'll not get past me!
happen to understand Elvish, Master. I expect you'll find my talent useful should we encounter another speaker.
Ah, 'tis you. You have my gratitude, but... You have my gratitude, but do excuse me. I'd best make for home.
chances of victory are slim. The prudent...
Show yourself! 'Twas a lesson. Somehow I knew you'd come. You have my gratitude as well.
Ulrika, glad I am to see you unharmed. You must...
Forgive me. I'd best go.
Let me get that.
That wasn't the dragon, but a poor imitation of it. No wonder I feel so hollow. Sigurd, you're the current Arisen, aren't you? I pray you do not walk the same path as I have. 'Tis a style all my own, a patchwork of techniques, honed for the sole purpose of slaying the dragon.
It's the end of days.
You can count on me to fly to your aid in your hour of need, Master. Knowing when to use curatives is my speciality.
Good day to you.
I've a selection of wares that should... Fulminous shield, eh? I picked it up in Melve after the dragon attacked. Can't speak for its contents, but it certainly looks valuable. Pleasure doing business with you.
Our... Packs are heavier, and our purse is far lighter.
An investment made for safety.
Wasn't sure we'd survive that.
Some of us get complacent. I train every day.
ox cart ought to make our journey easy.
This ox cart's bound for Burnworth.
Well, I'll be.
Wonder if there's any easy work to do. How dare you?
What are you up to?
This ox cart... I'll need to see some coin before I let you on.
I'll crush you if you keep that eye.
Don't keep me waiting.
That was incredible. Never have I encountered such strategy.
It's not what I...
Where are you going?
To each their own, as they say.
It strikes me that we have not visited Mel for some time. Shall we stop by and see how its people fare of late? Follow me, Mark. Master, I shall guide you to the location.
You have our gratitude. Lead the way.
Would you mind coming over here? Yon path leads not to our destination. If you would prefer to explore, I shall guide you another time.
Unless I am much mistaken, we have cause to visit a place not far from here. Have we purchased all that we require? We ought to review the contents of our packs just to be sure. arrows would be a glad find if any among our number wielded a bow.
You never know. We might find a use for them.
'Tis our first time in this place. We would do well to be wary. I should be glad to assist you, Arisen. This calls for a curative.
Danger might lurk anywhere. Wear every shadow. And mind the ceiling.
Naught can threaten us if we watch each other's backs.
Done. Thank you, Arisen. I'm overjoyed to have completed the task my master set for me.
Splendid. As your pack becomes heavier, so too does your step. Perchance you or to let a few things go.
Where do you think you're going, eh?
I'd sooner not battle those with whom we have no quarrel. Yet if they mean us harm, we can but defend ourselves.
Right you are.
No one can defend themselves when grappled like this.
Just yonder. Looks to be a good spot for harvesting ingredients.
No harm in picking a few. This seems a decent spot for a campsite.
The road turns perilous after nightfall. It would behoove us to rest here till the morn comes. I suppose there can be no harm in bringing this along.
We cannot expect gleaming treasures round every corner.
A good meal makes one appreciate those 'tis shared with.
I quite agree. Fare such as this makes our travails seem like trifles.
The greatest luxury civilization grants is the density of goods. Out here, we're fortunate to find anything of worth.
Adventures are unpredictable. 'Tis half the joy.
Our master cuts a gallant figure in the throes of battle, but is no less striking here in the campfire's glow.
I was just thinking that.
Morale shall suffer for the loss of our companion.
I feel uneasy about continuing our journey with our numbers so depleted.
Camp is the perfect place for swapping tales of our experiences.
These moments are precious, to be sure.
I can't imagine we're in need of a campsite just now.
Let us return once we've grown tired from our labors. Water is nigh invisible in this gloom. No few times has an overconfident step soaked my boots.
I expect that's a common occurrence in our line of work.
Ox carts make for relatively safer travel.
Walking everywhere is certainly tiring.
What's got you in such a good mood?
Home at last.
Welcome home, young master.
Thank you, Diana. I am glad to be back. 'Twas a hard journey, but I found what I sought. A blue sunbright. The sigil. I only hope Mother will be pleased.
A blue sunbright. I thought they were make-believe.
Oh no, they're quite real. Rather rare, though, and particularly to Melv. I'm surprised you've heard of them, to be
Really? Well, there's a picture of one stuck to the inner cover of a book that was donated to the Gracious Hand. I asked Sir Kendrick about it. He told me the flower's name.
A picture, you say? How very odd.
I believe Miss Daphne is describing a bookplate. The book in question will have been a donation from this very house. Indeed, the mistress has been very generous in her...
For true? Oh, I must tell her thank you.
I think I could arrange that. I'm certain my mistress would be delighted.
Yes. Well, as for me, I'm just pleased to be home safe and sound.
All this racket! What's going on? Good gracious, what is the meaning of this?
Oh, you must be the lady who's been supporting the Gracious Hand. Thank you ever so much for all you've done for us.
What precisely have you told this girl?
Not a word, mistress. I swear it.
Good. As for you, girl, you need not thank me. 'Tis the privilege of the nobility to help those who are less fortunate. Now, 'tis getting late. You had best be off. Do be sure to leave the house unseen. And fare you well, child. Know that where'er life may lead you, you may take pride in who you are. Come, Diana. I would speak with you alone. You have some explaining to do.
What was that all about? Mother seemed awfully perturbed.
I do wonder what that was all about.
To think the lady here has been supporting the Gracious Hand for are all the nobles so kind? I can't... Are all the nobles so kind?
'Tis a relief to be home safe and sound. What was that all about? Mother seemed...
Follow me, if you would. Have you a different destination in mind, Master? Very well. I shall follow your lead instead.
The Arisen decides our path.
Well met. You will soon forget the fatigue of a long journey when treated to the... foremost... hospitality in... All Vernworth. Much obliged.
I overheard some of the soldiers standing guard outside the palace discussing a curious rumor.
Regarding the Queen Regent and an important personage, you mean?
Indeed. Some suppose there is more to her relationship with this Batali dignitary than is publicly known.
Welcome to... We serve all manner of fine ales here. Shall I pour you a cup to start you off? Always a pleasure. Welcome. We serve all manner of fine ales here. Shall I pour... Always a pleasure.
There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen your Majesty's claim as a true arisen. I bear word from Regent Ken Sven, your Majesty. He espied the delivery of a suspicious package to a man named Allard, a minister who happens to be one of the Queen Regent's staunchest and most powerful allies in the palace. From the pains he took to remain unseen, 'tis plain that Allard wished this delivery kept away from prying eyes. That alone is reason to suspect a connection to Deeza's schemes. We must get to the bottom of it. The Regent Kin intends to call Allard to his chambers come nightfall. He bids you to use this opportunity to search the minister's chambers and see if there's aught to be learned. What say you, your Majesty? Are you willing to undertake this task? I shall ensure that the door to the minister's chambers is open between midnight and dawn. Pray. There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen. Have you divined aught of the false sovereign, your Majesty? This appears to be a bill calling for the arrest of a man named Dara. But hold a moment. Does this man's countenance not bear an uncanny resemblance to that of the false sovereign? I see. If your Majesty is certain that the two are one and the same, then I am convinced as well. However, I'm afraid this paper alone does not constitute sufficient proof. Ah, but of course. I surmise your Majesty intends to post the bill and invite suspicion. A clever plan. The Queen Regent will be forced to deny any connection to our new sovereign, yet will be unable to remove the bill from the public eye. Furthermore, 'twill serve as an attestation to Dara's existence, which shall remain an undeniable truth till the man resurfaces, and all the while, the doubts lurking in the hearts of the citizenry will continue to deepen. A clever ploy indeed. I've no doubt that this bill will prove its worth in due course. You have my gratitude, your Majesty. Your aid has been invaluable. There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen your Majesty's claim as a true arisen. Ah, there is one other thing. Masquerades being as they are, you will require much is made of appearances at such gatherings, and 'twould be wisest to dress them. Is there aught else you would speak of, your Majesty? 'Tis no simple matter to infiltrate should you fall into the hands of the guards. However, a sentry loyal to me will be on duty at the time of your... I am afraid she will be unable to aid you directly. But she will... Is there aught else you would speak of, your Majesty? Do not forget that we work to...
By your leave, Arisen.
Presume to confound me, do you?
I regret to inform you that there isn't...
What business could be so pressing that I must be summoned at this late hour?
I would not presume to know, my lord. However, it must be a highly sensitive matter for the Regent Kin to request a private audience.
Oh, perhaps the boy has finally grown wise to the benefits my favor can bring. He might just be his mother's puppet, but at least he knows what's good for him.
My lord, if someone were to overhear...
Oh, unring your hands, you fool! As if anyone in this palace would dare say a word against me. Now, if Wilhelmina calls, tell her to await me in my chambers. I will return presently.
Surely none more important than this. I speak of the ascension of the Sovereign.
Indeed. But that, Your Grace, would be better discussed in the presence of your mother.
Well, well. Yours isn't a face I'm accustomed to seeing around the palace. How did you get in here?
Oi! Who goes there? Who's there?
Tut, tut. Now, this just won't do. How's a lady supposed to work with all these interruptions?
Oh, it is you, Lady Wilhelmina.
Mm-hmm. Do excuse us. We thought to enjoy a little fresh air. Though we had hoped for slightly more privacy, if you catch my meaning.
Apologies, milady. But might I ask the name of your companion?
Are you sure it would be wise? Such knowledge has been known to cost a man his head.
Understood, milady.
If anyone asks, I shall say I saw naught.
A narrow escape. You should count yourself lucky that he was so easily flustered. I don't appreciate having my motives questioned. I did as I saw fit. Need I say more? Still, you are welcome to come calling, should the fancy take you, and should you have the gold for it.
Everyone in their place.
Still waiting on that report. Is aught amiss?
Now to report to Captain Brandt. Methinks I know where to find the person you're looking for. Here we are.
There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen your Majesty's... I know this sigil well. 'Tis the crest of the neighboring country of Batal. A land with which, let me see. It reads, "True to our word, we offer you the power of the Godsway. Pray make haste in securing Melv, that all might be made ready ere our plans are set in motion." A meager clue, though 'tis clear that the Queen Regent conspires with Batal. This does not bode well at all. Though the political situation is stable at present, much blood has been spilled between Vermund and his neighbor in the past. I fear such a partnership would only portend the drawing of more. At any rate, 'twould seem our search has led us to only more questions. Chief among them, what is meant by securing Melv and this God's... I will investigate these matters as best I can. In the interim, Your Majesty, should you have... Only once we have gleaned a fragment of the Queen Regent's plot, and ere it slips my mind, pray, take this. Perchance it will help speed you on your way to Melv.
Phases. Now there's a name to remember.
As a reward, you will, of course, require raiment befitting of the occasion. I would ask that Your Majesty return once you've procured such attire. There is much we ought to tend to, if we ought shall change once we have attended the coronation. If Your Majesty has any unfinished business to attend to, 'tis best you do so before we depart. Very well. Pray inform me when your preparations are complete. Is there aught else you would speak of, Your Majesty? Do not forget that we work to serve the...
Over here. Here, if you please. It seems you must attend a palace masquerade if you were to meet the one who would falsely claim your title. It would seem we even need to visit the palace. I dare not enter the palace. but I would fain escort you to the castle entrance.
Now,
Welcome.
where was I bound again? Clean and tidy. What else needs doing?
I see our goal has changed. I would not presume to direct our course, but do let me know if you require a guide.
There will be other opportunities to lead. For now, let us follow.
Let them talk. I'm too old to care.
I could see myself being a kid.
There's ought to be said.
The masquerade is already underway, sir. 'Twill be a long night. Longer still for those of us on guard.
You're far from your station, are you not?
Mind, I have time for a citizen in need. I'd be glad to talk.
I'm a tad preoccupied just now, if you can't.
Just between you and me, my survey missions through the caverns and ruins have been more trouble. My task is to seek out items of potential value and research them. And 'tis an enigma, forged of strange materials and covered in... So back and forth I go, on an endless string...
Everyone who dances with me complains of sore feet.
So, tell me, might as well make merry while the wine...
I shan't let anything...
Another fancy party hosted by...
I will see to it that the law...
I'm a tad preoccupied just...
Naught but tedious talk of go...
Why, you're... No. Pay me no mind. We who are gathered here are naught but nameless nobles. 'Twould be uncouth to inquire after another's identity.
Another ale can't make my dancing.
All this merrymaking is a joy to behold.
Perhaps a breath of fresh air, where more of a dither.
Perchance you've heard. The Sovereign, wounded in glorious combat with the dragon, is recovered at last. Indeed, 'tis a weight off my heart to think that our fair vermin...
Smiles are the fine...
All this merrymaking is a joy to...
Another ale. I'm frightfully busy. No time.
Everyone who dances with me...
Another ale can't...
Mind, I have time for a citizen in need.
I find it
Is this fast truly to the sub?
Such cheap drink. Tis not at all to the
I will see to it that the law is upheld.
You're...
What is it? Has something happened?
We have it on good authority that a suspicious individual passed through here.
We need to scour the area. Well, scour would be right.
In here.
Open up!
You're dressed rather austerely for a patron.
My humblest apologies, Lady Wilhelmina. We've had reports of an unseemly character in the vicinity, you see, and...
Preposterous. I was out front till but a moment ago, and I did not see so much as a shadow.
Be that as it may.
You are excused. Leave this place, ere you invite our noble host's wrath upon yourself. I will summon you if aught is amiss.
Pray forgive the intrusion.
And what business have you here? In the nobles' playground? Hmm? You've the face of someone in search of a juicy morsel. Would you be looking for this, perchance?
Come on, then. Keep pouring. Do you take me for some green lad who can't handle his cups? I'm your damned king, and a king deserves royal treatment.
Of course, Your Majesty.
Tell us, Your Majesty, would you prefer more drink, or shall we find some other way to amuse ourselves?
Aye. Let's change things up.
I believe I cautioned you to keep your drunken revelry in check, lest you forget these celebrations of your valor are but a pretense for more serious matters.
I know. I do. It's just I get the poison in me and things happen is all.
You need only serve as our false king until Sven becomes consul. Till then, however, you would do well to remember that your role demands a certain degree of dignity. I trust you understand your position, Your Majesty.
Nay, I mean I. As you say, I'll go and sober up.
Why not remove yours as well? This is not the masquerade hall, and we now find ourselves quite alone. What say we dispense with such pretenses and speak openly with one another, Lord Phaesus?
That will do. If you're discovered, yours won't be the only head that rolls. What is your purpose here, I wonder? If you came to learn of the sovereign, then 'tis as you have seen. The man is naught but a ale-swilling pretender propped up by the Queen Regent. Of course, that begs the question. If he's a mere mummer, then where might our true arisen be? You'd best go. I'll do what I can to help you make your escape. Come see me in my bordlery, whene'er you're so inclined. I'll instruct my attendants to send you straight to me.
Wonder how long I'll keep this job.
sure what's best.
Always sets me to think. I'd love to get a patron with more coins.
Who's been strewing rubbish about?
Am I shedding? Must be my today. Hark at me, away with the
Patrons can be rather demanding.
I'm not sure what to do about that.
Not a bad turnout.
A fine spot to take my mind off my troubles.
There's no shame in living life.
The services we provide are worth every coin. I do hope you enjoy your stay.
This place is very dreary.
There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen your Well, well. He is merely Desa's puppet, then. 'Tis likely that he knows naught of her even were he to be removed. I suspect some other would simply be made, but if there is aught that compels my attention, 'tis this other man. He seems a man of import, and yet, pray, allow me to investigate this matter further. You've done well, Your Majesty.
Queen Regent Disa appears to be working in concert with this Phases fellow. But what precisely is their aim?
I'm... know not what to make of...
There is much we ought to tend to. Aught shall change. If your majesty has any unfinished business to attend to, 'tis best you do so afore we depart. Very well. The coronation is to take place on the morrow. We shall depart early in the morn, so your majesty would do well to get a good...
Master! Pray, leave this place. My body, it refuses to obey me. There's a voice within my mind. It commands me, sways my very will.
Sways your will? Could it be that the gods sway? We must quit this place, your majesty. I fear our plans may fall to naught. Let us return to the tavern. We've been had. The false sovereign commanded the pawns at the coronation, proving his own power as arisen. According to Regent King Sven, the pretender was wearing some sort of lavish necklace at the time. I imagine this artifact is the Godsway mentioned in that letter. Perchance 'tis a tool that grants power akin to that of the true Arisen. 'Twould do much to explain the events that we have beheld afore now. Alas, unless we find some way to unmake this Godsway's power, proving your Majesty's legitimacy shall be difficult indeed. Allow me to speak to the agent we captured some days past. Perchance he knows aught of use.
Never could I have imagined such an outcome. What manner of artifact is this Godsway? I suppose 'tis pointless to ponder. Let us await the results of Captain Brant's investigation.
There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen your Pray, allow me time to search for a way forward. I shall inform your Majesty when I have prepared a plan of action. Is there aught else you would speak of, your Majesty? Do not forget that we work to